Hey everyone, my name is Kevin and this is my corner. And today I want to do a review of Power of the Prime's Jazz. Jazz is Optimus Prime's right-hand man. He is often the one bot that Optimus relies on when he is out of options to handle the Decepticons. His official position in the Autobots is Special Operations, so Jazz is highly skilled but loves adding style to everything he does. Jazz's upbeat and outgoing personality makes him one of the more popular Autobots among the Ark's crew. He also loves Earth's culture and will often be the one bot on the team who is up to date on slang, popular culture, and music. There are two defining features when it comes to every iteration of Jazz's looks. First, his chest is usually always made of the front of his alt mode. Second, he always has a visor, similar to Cyclops from the X-Men. Jazz manages to show up in several video games, cartoons, and other sources of Transformers media. In Transformers Animated, he is a Cybertron elite guard with the skills of a ninja, who wields a pair of laser nunchaku. In the live-action Transformer movies, Jazz is the smallest Autobot, but that doesn't stop him from being one of the most fearless and skilled soldiers. He is familiar with the Earth's hip-hop music, and is Optimus Prime's first lieutenant, just like in the G1 cartoon. Unfortunately, he is killed by Megatron in 2007's film The Transformers. His alt mode in the movie is a Pontiac Solstice GXP. In the cartoon Robots in Disguise, Jazz is sent by the console to investigate a distress signal. Here are some fun facts about Jazz. The first fun fact: Jazz's name is hard to trademark. His official name is Autobot Jazz, and several toy lines will always include a prefix to his name like Battle Jazz, Special Ops Jazz, etc. At one point, his creator, Bob Budansky, originally named Jazz with 3 Z's instead of 2. Another fun fact: his creator would codename Jazz Coolsville, which is a reference to how cool and smooth Jazz is as a character. Okay, and my last fun fact: Jazz's original Japanese name is a play on words. His Japanese name is Meister, which means a highly skilled person, which fits Jazz's character, but it also sounds similar to the word maestro, which is the conductor of music. Again, a perfect blend for a highly skilled Autobot with a love of music. Okay, let's start off with my thoughts on Jazz's robot mode. I like it. It's a great looking robot mode from the front. Like many Transformers, Jazz does have a slight backpack on his back, which is the top of his alt mode. The color schemes of his robot mode work great in a few ways. The all-around white plastic allows his blue and red colors to really stand out. A great looking Autobot symbol right in the middle of his chest looks beautiful. The black paint used to highlight Jazz's arms, legs, and waist looks so good against his overall white scheme. Jazz's legs look amazing. The black mixed with the silver helps his legs stand out when compared to the rest of his body. A great overall robot mode, but there are a few minor flaws that stick out to me. For one, his forearms just look lifeless because they are molded into the car doors, which makes it hard for his hands to stand out. The hinge that connects his arms to his torso limits his articulation a bit. And lastly, his backpack will be a point of contention for fans. It doesn't personally bother me, but I know Transformers collectors hate stuff like that. From the front, it's hardly noticeable, but I thought I'd mention it in this review. Now, let's talk about the Prime Armor, aka hands and feet. For those who don't know, Prime Armor that comes with every deluxe in this line is essentially the hands and feet for the Combiner mode. All Voyager-sized Transformers make up the torso, while deluxe figures like Jazz make the limbs for the Combiner. Each deluxe is engineered to become either a leg or an arm. Thus, the Prime Armor is an attachment that can either be a hand or a foot. While I think that the Prime Armor are better hands and feet than the ones in the Combiner Wars line back in 2016, it kind of sucks as a gimmick for the deluxes, to be honest. I mean, each Prime Armor can hold a Prime Power, but that's essentially all there is to it. It's mostly for looks, but I don't think it works well enough. It just makes the figure look unnecessarily bulky. Okay, let's move on to his alt mode. This car is great. Hands down, his alt mode is the better of the two. The overall white looks great when accented by the colors along the middle of the hood and the blue and red trims around the alt mode. The number one thing I love about his paint job is the added detail on the car doors. Look at that! A small Autobot symbol, an Energon logo, and his name clearly painted. And he also has storage options for his weapon and Prime armor. So there you have it. Power of the Prime Autobot Jazz is a great figure. What do you think of this figure? Will this Jazz be included in your collection? Let me know in the comments below. Please give a like if you enjoyed this video and subscribe if you enjoyed this style of content. Thanks for everything, and this has been Kevin's Corner.